this episode, we talk about manipulation, social media, and fandoms with Miguel from A Cup and Pages. Enjoy.
Starting now. Okay, go. Hi, it's Job. I don't know. Why am I so nervous?
I don't know.
There's someone here with me. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Miguel.
And you're talking here too.
Oh, I'm talking here. Okay. Hi, I'm Miguel.
What's your...
Oh, from A Cup and Pages. Good.
We're acting like we don't know each other. I've known... Wait, can I call you by your nickname? Or
Sure.
Okay. I've known Miggy since we were grade...
7?
No.
6? 6, yeah.
Really? It's only been that long? I thought it was like a long time ago.
We're pretty old.
That's true. Yeah, and he has an Instagram. Go check him out. It's A Cup and Pages. Try to bear with us because we'll probably be laughing a lot because this is kind of weird because we're actually... I don't know why I'm talking to the camera. I should be talking to the mic. But we're gonna do a journal with me, a journal in Java, and we're gonna get started. What are we drinking today?
Timber Train coffee.
Timber Train coffee. Miggy made the coffee, and we used the Hario V60, but we did it a very crude way because I don't have any cool supplies. I don't have a burr grinder.
You need to up your coffee game.
He's actually really into coffee. But okay, we're rambling. We're gonna get started. So, I think we're just gonna take turns talking about what we're doing, but we also have talking points, just so to keep this all interesting. So, oh no. We're both creating a Are you creating a 2-page spread?
Yeah.
A 2-page spread, and also, I sound pretty sick, so sorry about that. And if we're both coughing,
I blame you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
blame
it's
you.
probably my fault.
Yeah,
So yeah, we're gonna get started. But oh wait, do you have anything to say?
Nothing really. I'm just using my old calendar insert. This is from the first half of this year, and then I kind of like doing this since I'm kind of collaging on top of it. So
and it's pretty good because you're like recycling.
Basically, so that's what I will be doing.
I'm gonna be using the Herb Bible again because I have all these amazing pre-cut out flowers, which actually he got the book and I just stole it from him. So you can use one if you want.
I actually got one. I pre-made one. I pre-cut it.
We're prepared, guys. Wait, what time are we good?
I don't want to bore anybody.
Good for time. Okay, we have 11 minutes. Okay. We should start journaling. So I'm gonna be using a whole bunch of stamps. I didn't pre-plan anything, so I don't know what I'm gonna be making today.
Should have actually.
I think Miggy prepared something, so I'm gonna use some of these stamps, which are also from Miggy. Basically, I just get all my supplies from him.
Oh, apparently. I also have stamps myself.
What? Also, it's a pretty nice day out today. I hope everyone's doing all right. I always ask this question and no one ever replies, but I can ask you, how are you feeling today?
Not bad. I slept in, so feeling good.
And he actually came over and I literally just got out of bed and then I had to shower while he was in the house. You know, that's always weird. But I did that anyways. And then we made coffee and I think you've been here for how long?
For a long time.
It's been like an hour and 30 minutes and we're just starting now. Okay, let's start this. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, so we initially wanted to actually have some sort of topic of discussion, or he proposed that I should, like, every time I do one of these journal and Javas, I should just talk about a certain topic so it's not just boring and I'm just rambling. Well, I'm gonna ramble no matter what, but
who suggested this?
I thought you suggested it.
Was it me?
Or you should you should have like a
topic. This.
Or was it just me? I don't know, maybe it was just me. Anyways, we should just have a topic so we're not just rambling. So, I listened to a podcast. It's from the TED Radio Hour. I know a lot of you actually listen to podcasts, but I asked Miggy to listen to it because there was this one about manipulation, and it's kind of a heavy topic, but we're not gonna get into too much detail. But do you want to say anything about it? We were initially just gonna talk about that the whole video, but we thought it might be too much.
I mean, the topic itself is, there's like multiple levels to it.
Yeah.
Like, there's the initial topic about how social media influences us, and then it kind of went in like a deeper
like how to
manipulate
manipulation
your
in
mind.
different
So
facets of life. Like there was a portion of the podcast where they were talking about altering memories and like manipulating memories, which is really crazy. I think you should really go listen to it. It's an hour-long podcast, but I started listening to it for the first half. Like that's what I really wanted to hear about. It's just about how social media is not like a neutral space, because there's a lot of manipulation that goes on in the developer level. Is that what they're saying? Like it's like social media is designed to draw you in, which we all know, because why is it so addictive? Obviously it's not just our own like personal, I mean, we all might be like obsessed with social media, but obviously there's a large factor that plays in that is on the developer side of things.
At the very base of it, yes, but obviously he also talked about how the community, it's a community driven thing, right? So it's a compounding,
it kind of feeds itself. Like the more users you have on there, it kind of just makes the ball roll even more, and it gets it more addictive, because when there's more people in it, they draw their friends in, and when all your friends are connected into this same platform, it makes it hard for you to leave. That's what they were talking about. I think there was a part where they even talked about cults and how it's like similar to how cults,
I can see that,
make it really hard for people to leave if they get all their friends to be part of the same cult.
I'm pretty sure the guy specifically called, what was that, like Snapchat a cult or something?
Yeah, like Snapchat's a cult.
It was like, if all your friends are in that cult, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're not gonna go into too much detail because it's kind of a heavy topic. But go listen to it. It's really, I don't think it was depressing, but it was kind of
it's interesting.
It's interesting.
I mean, it's a part of life at this point.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily, he does talk about like the negative aspects of it, but he's not saying that it's all negative.
Yeah.
Because I think he's trying to promote the fact that there should be regulations to something that heavily influences
because they're not
people.
regulated.
Yes. So, I mean, we've met a lot of people through social media, so it's not like the worst thing. Like
this journaling and art community is like, well, for me, that's how I got into it, through Instagram. So like, I don't think I would be doing this right now if it weren't for it, but at the same time, like, it does need to be regulated, and it should be. But
it's true, because I mean, personally for me, like, my Instagram didn't start off as a journaling or art journaling type of account anyways,
but it
kind of transformed into it once I started following people. Obviously you're a big influence in that.
But it's an interesting podcast. Everyone should go listen to it after. I'll put it in the description below. But yeah, I guess that's good. I think we should stop it there before we
because it does get a little bit.
I feel like we could talk about this for hours. And but I have talking points in my smaller Midori. So we're at the portion where it says interview Miggy, so probably gonna do that, but wait, let me check the time. Wait, do you want to tell everyone what you've done so far while we were talking?
Okay, so I've pre-cut these two items. So it's like this flower thing, and this, it's not a skyline, it's just like,
yeah, it is kind of.
Okay, I guess
it just looks like it's an apartment block.
Yeah, so I kind of, it's kind of like a play on like a second part to a spread I did a few weeks back.
Look how well thought out that is.
Kind of, yeah. Well, no, I wanted to do it back then, but I kind of got distracted, so I don't know how well thought out that is. So I have a quote somewhere. Hopefully, I'll get it done by today. But
you have to.
I have to. Okay. All right then.
The pressure is on.
So that's kind of like a second part to it. So that's what I'm going with.
And what have I been doing? I got this dictionary sheet and I just taped that down, and I put this yellow washi from Cavallini and Company, and then I put a whole bunch of stamps, and I just covered up one stamp already with another stamp because I didn't like how it looked, so I just
ruined
that. I don't know where this is going. I think it's harder because we're trying to balance talking and discussing things and also crafting, but I know people come to watch for the crafting, so we should do more crafting, or more journaling.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what was on my talking points thing. Oh yeah, when did you get started, and how did you get started in this whole art, journaling, not journaling, crafting, art in general? That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
I mean, I've been doing art for.
But yeah, you've actually been doing art since.
But it's one of those avenues that I never pursued. Technically, maybe like different. I like to see like the journaling art as a creative outlet for the most part. So it changes. Like you'll, if you look at my Instagram, you'll see how active I am in certain times of the year, and how active I am, or lack of activity in certain times.
Yeah, well, everyone gets busy, and like it's hard to commit to posting like daily, and it's just hard to like sometimes you just don't feel like doing it.
That's
and like some people say like
just like the social media. See, it's crazy. Like unless if it's like if it's like a job or something like that, or there's something connected to it. Like a lot of people there's a certain pressure to post on like a specific time, or like there's a schedule to it. So
like when I was in Korea, I know there was this blogger friend of mine. I'm just not gonna name the name, and she was really particular about posting at a certain time, and yeah, it seemed really exhausting because I think she does it as her career. So
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Like you kind of have to, because that's how you're making a living. Okay, let's see how this turned out. Ooh, it actually turned out pretty nice.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Is that one of the stencils from?
This is a Tim Holtz
Coffee Cat one.
Yeah, I bought this specifically for the Ali Brown episode, and I haven't used it since, but it looks pretty good.
Fair enough.
But I don't know where I'm going with this.
Right now, everybody's just watching it. Just sees me rearranging stuff. Yeah. It's like I don't know what I'm trying.
Do I want it behind
the
thing or not? If you want more scrap paper, I have some here. Yeah. So, when did you start? You kind of just avoided the question.
Oh, when did I start? Like this very specific thing. I guess when I got my Midori.
That's.
I mean, you've been trying to get me to
basically
get one
ever since I got mine. I've been asking everyone to get one. I feel like everyone should own one.
Yeah. So, if you look at my Instagram, it didn't start off as an art journaling account. It's a Bookstagram one, which I still am a part of because I really do enjoy reading books, and I try to force myself to read
more
leisurely throughout the year. So that's one of the reasons. But then, it's
hard.
It's hard. Also, it's like it's always good to have another creative outlet.
That's true. We're back. What were we saying? We kind of took a really long break, actually. Like a lot of things happened.
How I think it's.
It was about you still.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait. When did you start and how? You already said you started a long time ago when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Because it's a creative outlet. And then what?
I changed from a Bookstagram to.
What is a Bookstagram? People who don't know.
A Bookstagram basically is like. It's a community. It's a community that focuses on books and anything book related. So
cool.
It's I like it. I mean,
so people share book reviews and stuff, right? Or not really?
Not necessarily. It could be anything book related. I really got into it because of Harry Potter. I mean, like many people do. Like it's pretty easy. I love seeing anything Harry Potter related.
See, I think that's what I like about that area of Instagram, because everyone is a big Harry Potter fan. I feel like that's a really good thing. But that's only coming from two like big Harry Potter fans. So.
That. I mean, like there's other fandoms that are present, obviously.
I was looking for my tape runner. So, yeah. There's a lot of other fandoms too. And nice segue. Because I wrote that down. Fandoms. Because you can't see, but we're both wearing. Miggy's wearing a Slytherin sweater, and I'm wearing a Game of Thrones sweater. And I don't know, it might be fun to talk about fandoms, but I know how people get roasted online for not having a certain amount of knowledge on topics like this, so we're not going to.
Unfortunately.
It shouldn't be a competition, to be honest. If you're a fan of a book, you should just be happy that there are other people who love that book as much as you do. I hate it when people are like, you don't know that one certain fact. Well, you're not a fan. Like, that's not right. Not everyone can understand and remember everything from every single book or movie.
But I also think it depends on what type of fandom you're in.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I've
fandoms
seen
that are more supportive.
Yeah, like personally, I like the Harry Potter one because a lot more people are not as aggressive in regards to
Like knowledge.
yeah, because some people get into it at a later time. Like
Yeah.
I did. Like I was like a few years behind you.
Really?
For sure.
I thought you were reading at the same time that I was reading.
No. I read majority of the books in one sitting. That's how I really got
Actually, I
into it.
remember that summer.
Yeah. It was that one summer where I read like the 5 books.
Because I remember rereading it during that time, or like rereading a few books while you were reading it.
Because I used to not like reading all that much. Like it wasn't a thing that I really enjoyed.
I think a lot of people realize that they like reading when they get older.
Yeah, and I think like I tried reading Harry Potter like the first one.
Yeah.
Like
Philosopher's Stone.
or as the Americans
As
call
the
it,
American
Sorcerer's
Stone.
I did have the American version, so
Yeah.
I grew up reading that.
Oh yeah, you do have.
Yeah, I have the
I
American
have
version.
the British Canadian.
Yeah, so I did grow up.
The album art did look nice on the American version.
It does look pretty cool though.
But I still like the British version
I mean,
because they spell favored the correct.
the correct way. Colonies.
And also color. What else? There's a lot of things. We're not gonna go into too much detail about that. What have you done on your spread right now?
Okay, so
Set a timer. Wait. You talk about this. Let me check.
okay, so I started gluing the first part down. I'm trying to overlap some of like the apartment buildings with the stems, so it gives it a bit more depth, I think, personally. I don't know.
I think it looks.
I like it personally.
What's the date today?
The 7th, I think.
It's not the It's.
The 7th.
Oh wait, it's November. You can tell I'm so behind on my journal. November.
So
7th.
yeah, I'm kind of doing like a concrete building thing, because from my previous one, it's all like up an apartment building, and how the stems go through it. So it's kind of like a secondary part to it.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Are we done talking about fandoms? I feel like that's it.
I mean, we could get into it, but that's
Oh, what are other things that you follow, like in terms of books, TV shows, movies? I guess we could just talk about our favorite stuff. It doesn't need to be necessarily about fandoms.
what we follow.
Yeah.
What I follow specifically.
Yeah.
If you look at my Instagram following, it's basically 3 types of accounts. Either it's like a crafting or art related account, a bookstagram account, or like a coffee based account. So I do like the general aesthetics of like cafes and like.
I don't think I follow anything
Really?
else. I don't know. I'm kind of boring. I thought we were talking about like movies that we like.
Oh, movies in
Yeah,
general.
I was like,
Um,
and other things. Well, okay, if people are wondering, I just follow like journaling and brush lettering and like follow a lot of illustrators too. That's about it. I guess those are the 2. So like calligraphy, lettering, well, the same thing. Calligraphy and lettering, and then journaling accounts, and then illustrators. I should follow more coffee people.
you should.
That's true. That'll be my homework. Yeah, so what are your favorite movies? Or like what are your favorite TV series and stuff?
Favorite. Oh, I'm a big fan of comedies.
Oh,
So
yeah, you got me into
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
So I actually just got up to it for like
so
season 5. I like funny stuff, like dramatic stuff. Sometimes it's
Can I
like
use your drinking
Sure.
water? Rude.
sometimes life is so dramatic enough that I don't need any more drama in my life, so I don't watch drama all that much.
I'm like the opposite.
Yeah.
like, oh, let's add more drama to my life. No, I usually watch comedies, and I used to watch Korean dramas. When I lived in Korea, I didn't want to watch Korean dramas because my life was a Korean drama. No, but like I was just overwhelmed with like hearing Korean everywhere. So I thought, oh, I'll just take a break. But since I'm back, I started watching a Korean drama every night. I watched 2 episodes. But aside from that, I really wanted to get into Stranger Things not episode 2, season 2.
I can't believe you didn't watch that sooner.
I mean,
It's, you know what? It's nice without being like too intense.
but people said it was really slow.
Is it slow?
That's why I'm like, should I still watch it? I really liked season 1, and I really want to know what happened to 11. No spoilers, please.
Wait, you haven't finished it?
No, I watched season 1.
No, I mean, I thought you started season 2.
No, I didn't watch season 2 at all. Like, at all.
You need to get on that.
Well, because, okay, I'm just overwhelmed because Netflix Canada has so much more stuff. So I've been rewatching Friends.
Fair enough.
And, yeah, that's on my to-watch list. And I still haven't finished,
I'm gonna accidentally spoil that for you one day.
yeah, you
I
probably
feel
will. Like, 11 died. The Upside Down's not real. It's all like, it's all like like a VR thing, and it takes place in
How
like
crazy
year
would that be,
2020. Well, I read that the creators want to do it, want to produce it so it's a 6-part series, like there's 6 seasons to get the story fully finished. But I feel like no, the audience for Stranger Things, everyone loves Stranger Things, so. Was this received well as well, like the 2nd season?
I think so. Actually, I haven't really checked it out, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it could be.
Maybe I will watch it. Cause FOMO. I need to know my pop culture references. No, I'm kidding. But that's also a big part of like TV watching. A lot of people watch TV just so they're caught up with.
That's true.
What's happening in like mainstream media. Which is kind of unhealthy if you think about it. But that's another topic for another day. How are we doing? Are you almost done? Because I am...
I'm trying to write down the quote that I based this off, which is, don't go through life, grow through life.
Oh, that's why there's like leaves?
Yeah, because it kind of... like... It coincides with my previous one, which is the best way out is always through.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do a second part to it.
That's cool.
So, yeah. So I have these concrete post-its.
You got that in Korea, right?
Yeah, I did. I like it. This is the first time I'm using it, actually.
Nice. I have some here. You didn't have to bring it.
Also,
Also, sometimes I feel like I sound like I'm trolling you in this.
no,
But that's how it
we
works.
talk.
Sorry. Everyone's like, "Wow, they're so sassy and so rude." That's just how our friendship works. And I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. Everyone's probably like, "Oh, like Miggy's is going pretty nicely. Like there's a theme." Mine's just like, "What?"
But that's how I work, though. Like
That's true.
why I can't
Just
make so
random
many
ones.
of these all the time.
yeah, because you have to think about it.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, where will the wind take me? Okay. So I put some watercolor leaves, just some basic leaves, and then I don't think I'm showing it on the screen. I'm just gonna put it on the spread. I don't know which color I should choose. Probably, sorry, probably orange. Okay, why did we go quiet?
Oh, that's not gonna work out. Sorry,
Are you concentrating?
kind of.
Okay. I think that's all that we have on our talking points. Do you think you can finish that spread in 3 minutes?
Can we just
well,
fast forward?
no.
this?
No, we just have to keep going.
Oh no.
Okay, just write and I'll talk.
Okay.
If you feel like you need to chime in.
Yeah,
I feel like
I'll
you're
do-
concentrating really hard right now. See, there's like moments where this is the crafting and journaling on camera gets a little bit weird because sometimes I just can't talk, especially if you're doing brush lettering. Oh, it's hard. I'm gonna tape this on. Oh, and thanks to everyone who watched the previous journal in Java. I didn't know everyone's been so supportive in general, but everyone left such nice comments, and yeah, I did open up quite a bit
Actually,
Actually,
I was surprised. To be honest.
Yeah. So like
Even I didn't know those facts. No, I'm joking.
What?
What?
You used to teach?
What? You're a teacher?
You were in Korea? What? No. Yeah. So thanks to everyone who left such kind comments. Oh man, this is a hot mess of a spread. I'm taking off this yellow tape. See, oh no, it's gonna rip.
Probably should have just done it super small. I feel like I think I messed up on this one.
It's okay. It's only on camera.
Oh no. Now people know how I go through.
No, at least like people get to see the actual like techniques that you use and like all the mistakes. It's nice.
No, I want people to think I'm perfect.
Yeah, that's true. I make no mistakes. It's just one go and I'm done. I want to peel everything off now.
What?
I'm just gonna cover all the work that I just did. It doesn't match. Okay, we're just gonna cover that up. What else can we talk about?
Why are you just covering it?
Here? I made a grave mistake. I didn't know which flower I was using beforehand. I say I don't use the flower because this is what's throwing me off.
Because it's so big as well.
Okay, we're back. We also took another really long break.
We like taking breaks.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I put it.
Oh wait, no.
I put in some work, so
I don't know what I did. What did I do?
Did you finish your coffee? Because this is kind of cold now.
Yeah, you just have to down it at this point. Delicious, even when it's cold. Actually, I don't know.
Questionable.
It was all right. What are you? Oh yeah, you during the break, during the commercial break. I should put a commercial in, a fake commercial. That would be funny. I'll do it right now. Ooh. I'll film one. If there's a commercial, I did it, guys. What are you doing? Oh yeah, you put down the pencil lines.
Yeah, I did put down a pencil line, so hopefully I won't mess up this. I think this is my first time using this.
Oh no. Don't falter under pressure. And I'm just adding... I'm not putting a flower anymore, so I don't really know where the spread is going, and I don't know what I'm going to put here. I'll probably put a quote too, because I don't know what to do.
Why not? Quotes are cool.
But I can't think of anything right now. This is a crappy brush. What else can we talk about? Let's talk about Game of Thrones. No.
Oh no, that's too intense for this.
That's true. I'm wearing a Game of Thrones sweater, that's why. That a few friends gave me as a going away gift. How sad.
I don't know if this is a good time to talk.
Yeah, because you're doing brush. Don't talk. So, what can I talk about? Oh, so past few days I've been painting a lot. And that's been fun. Because, I don't know, sometimes I get very, not tired of journaling, but I feel like I create the same spread over and over. Whereas when you're doing like some sort of floral painting,
Sorry, I need to move these aside. I can't.
Do you need like tape? Do you need washi tape to hold it down?
I'm trying to figure out so I could write. Okay, I don't know. I'll move this like this.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've been doing more painting because, you know, a nice break from creating journal spreads, which is nice. I've been really wanting to get into realism, but that's really hard.
Because it's real.
Because it's real. Ism.
It's real hard.
Realism is real hard, as quote of the year. Yeah. So that's what
You're pretty good though. It comparatively to what
it was just that one eye. That's about it. I should try doing something else, like a nose or lips or just a face. I really like the look of it though, but it's too hard and I'm really impatient. I think
yeah, it is time consuming.
Like everyone, if you've been following my Instagram stories, you know how often I rage quit when I'm painting something that doesn't involve like finishing it within an hour. I'm just like, no, I'm done for today. But maybe that's something I should work on too. Nah, I'm kidding. Also, it is full on fall weather here. Actually, it's borderline like winter because it got really cold here.
It did snow.
Vancouver doesn't really get that cold. Well, the past 2 years it has been getting colder, but Vancouver is known as a very temperate place to live, right? So yeah, it reached negative. No, did it reach negatives? No, it reached like 0 degrees a few days ago, and that's pretty crazy in November because that usually only happens in January, right?
That's true. I mean,
but I think there was someone said there was an Arctic front that came.
That's why it's supposed to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, which is good because people were reacting very weirdly to the cold weather.
I mean, we're not really used to.
Because we're not, yeah.
Like, we might be living in Canada, but
yeah, everyone's like, oh, you live in Canada, you're used to the cold. I'm like, which is good for me because I love freezing cold weather. Because I think my body just runs naturally warm. That's probably not that's probably not scientifically right though. Because I feel like you'd be dead if you're
probably
a few degrees over. But I feel like I'm always warm. Oh no, I need a tissue.
You know what I realized? I should have just done
Why are you whispering? Is this ASMR?
Because I should have just done this. I forgot I brought it. I brought my.
That looks fine though.
No.
I feel like the further like that this journal and Java goes, the less we're talking, and the more I feel like we're just talking to each other now. That's fine. Is it?
I don't know. We'll see. Leave a comment down below.
Leave a comment if you never want to have Mickey on again. I'm kidding.
Rude.
Yeah, we don't want him. Get him out of here. I'm kidding. Go support Miggy. Actually, Miguel, because that's his
or not.
name.
It's cool. I just do this for
He's
fun.
very talented in collaging.
I try.
What should I put here? This is becoming weirder and weirder as I go.
How did you do those fine lines?
I didn't do any fine lines.
No, I mean like those edges.
I used a square
Oh, okay.
tipped brush. Sorry, I totally forgot what this is called.
You have so much space. Like, what are you doing?
I can put one word here. Fall.
But first coffee.
But first coffee. We were just joking how, like, it's my goat. Like, if I have nothing to write, I basically wrote that in my journal, like, so much. It's just, if you flip through, if I have no ideas, but first coffee. It's always but first coffee. But this is a journal in Java, so.
That's true. I think I have like a warning at the beginning. Drink water before coffee.
Why?
Just
cause?
No, I mean if you're dehydrated, like caffeine doesn't work as well apparently. So
really?
Yes, it's good to make sure you drink. Like it has the opposite effect. Like coffee has the.
If you don't want the caffeine to work.
No, you'll feel more sleepy apparently.
Oh, is that why people say they feel sleepy after coffee?
Apparently, so you should be hydrated because coffee is dehydrating technically.
That's true.
So now you know.
The more you know.
I don't know if that's scientifically backed.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
did you
true
get
though.
this?
So do your own research.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Fake news.
I
don't know. Wait.
I'm pretty sure.
Should I publish this video still online?
Yeah, why?
Okay, just making sure.
Why? Where are we gonna
Have we gone too far?
Has science gone too far?
I can't even do this anymore.
We always ask the question if we could.
Yeah.
Never if we should.
People probably can't even. Okay, calm down.
I'm almost done, so you should finish.
Okay, I don't know what to do. I'm panicking now. Okay, grid washi from Classicy. It's my go-to.
Just an FYI, by the way, I'm not used to using these brush pens.
Yeah, it's your first time.
Yeah.
And I don't know how old that was because I left that when I left.
Seriously?
I didn't bring that to Korea. So that's 2 years old probably. It's still writing nicely though.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna put but first coffee. I hate
What are you?
myself. Well, I can't think of any quotes, and I'm not that type of person who saves quotes.
That's me.
Like, I really should. Because if I want, like, an inspirational quote, I'll have to look online first.
I mean, that's kind of how it works, though.
That's true. I feel like I'm taking so much space. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a wax seal somewhere.
Smooth.
Let me move this. What if the audio wasn't recording the whole time? That would suck.
It's gonna be like a montage.
It's just, I have to do a voiceover.
Basically. You've done that before.
Yeah.
Even for a video, right?
This is not the first time he's on the channel.
This is the first time.
You're talking without...
I guess. I said my name last time, I think.
That's true. You're done.
I know. I need to erase it and then add. Oh. Some washi tapes. Wait, is this the one I'm using?
Okay.
Oh, I don't know where this is from.
I feel the pressure right now. Sorry for not talking. I'm just trying to finish this up.
You should finish up.
You talk away.
Oh no.
What's your favorite? Oh, lightning round. What's your favorite color?
Green.
What's your favorite drink at a coffee shop?
An espresso shot. A double espresso. Double shot?
What? Yeah, you do order that.
That's my go-to now, I think.
Well, because you're into espresso. This is a lightning round. Anyways, what's your favorite fictional character? Ooh,
Elizabeth Bennet.
Whoa. Oh shoot, I didn't prepare any
Oh,
questions.
snap.
What's your favorite cereal?
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't really... Oh, Frosted Flakes. It's
Really?
unhealthy, I know, but it's...
Cocoa Pops all the way.
Okay.
What's your favorite season? If you say fall, I will.
Winter, probably.
Okay, good. Winter is coming. Winter is here.
Winter? Oh, not yet. I don't think so.
Well,
Is it officially winter?
in the Game of Thrones world, it is.
No, I mean, we're talking about real life.
Game of Thrones is real life. Not kidding.
Oh, snap. Oh, no. I'm gonna get roasted for that, aren't I?
Yeah.
People are gonna come out for like, no.
How dare you?
Please. Don't link my account.
Roasted. What is your favorite food? That's a hard question. I wouldn't know what to say too.
What is my favorite food? What is your favorite food?
I always say like Filipino barbecue and sushi.
Oh, breakfast food. Anything breakfast
Really?
related. That's my
Brunch food? It doesn't matter.
No, just anything breakfast related, like pancakes, like bacon, eggs,
Mm,
like hash browns.
okay, what's your favorite non-coffee based drink?
Tea, probably.
That's such a cop out.
I mean, you know, I have that very specific brand of tea.
Yeah. The
We'll not talk about it because it's
we're gonna butcher the name.
Yeah. Link down
Roasted.
below. No, I'm joking. No, we're not gonna link it.
It is really good though.
Yeah.
It's the one that comes in the black tin.
Yeah.
Why did you forget?
No,
that?
it's from Paris. I think that's where it.
Ooh. He just mouthed something and I couldn't make it out.
I said we'll try.
Almost done, everyone.
I'm just gluing it partially. I don't want to rip it, so I'm not gonna go full on.
See, this is why this is hard for us to do because sometimes when we start talking, we just keep going. I'm not a good multitasker. I was a good multitasker, I think.
Well, not for this. And I'm not the best at calligraphy, so sorry. Like I watched Job's video about it.
Oh, thanks.
I did.
Thanks for watching.
I was like, this noob doesn't know squat.
Yeah. What is this? Everyone knows.
No, that was actually
jokes.
really good. Like, that was like the most teachery thing.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
you could actually see
I
it.
guess I am one, so I guess it should.
So if a friend wants to know how to do it, you should send that video.
Hey. Shameless plug right there. Let me give you my $5 that I. Oh, not kidding. I didn't pay him, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put butt first coffee and then dip my coffee cup in the, and then we're done. And then this space is where I'm gonna do my journaling. It's a little bit mismatched, but that's what I'm going for. No, I'm not.
See, that's the difference between you and I. It's I don't really journal all that much.
Yeah.
It really is like an
Whereas
art
I like journal every day. Well, I try to. I haven't been doing it in a while. Cause sometimes you feel really overwhelmed because when there's a lot of things that happen that day, I feel like I'm obligated to write about every single event. And that's really tiring. That's like 7 pages of writing if you really want to go into detail about your day, especially if there's a lot of things happening that day. But I still make an effort to write something down every day, even if it's super short.
I'm kind of basically done. I'm just adding like a stamp because I kind of just like stamps, and it matches. It's like an accent color, and then it's like the same flower.
Nice.
Is it? Yes.
Where? Is that the same flower?
It looks like it.
No, it's not.
It's very similar. No, I'm pretty sure it is actually. Look at it.
That's
See?
it. Is the? I thought it was No, I don't know anything about flowers. It's the. I don't. Yeah.
This is an Easter stamp from where?
From. Is that from the? Where did you get those stamps from? You should tell everyone.
Oh, there's. I don't know the name.
Is
I
it the
didn't
one in?
plan for this. It's the one in Gastown.
Oh, okay. We'll leave it in the description bar.
Probably.
If you're from Vancouver, can you actually leave a comment? I'm just really curious if there's anyone else from here. I know there's a few people who watch that are from Vancouver, but it'd be really cool to hear from other Vancouverites. Okay, I'm almost done too. At this point, I hope you have your journals out because we've been probably going for almost an hour now. We apologize, but it's hard to talk and interview and journal at the same time. Okay.
Especially when we're nearing the end, because that's when we're actually.
Yeah, you're actually like trying to finish it. Yeah. Since a lot of you know so much about me now, I feel like I should learn something about the audience and all the people watching. So please leave a comment down below. I don't know, maybe share your Instagram handle and where you're located and a random fact about yourself. I don't know, it'd be really nice to just hear more about the people watching, you know, build that community. And I'm just generally interested about everyone, like where everyone's from, what you do. I'm currently painting the bottom of a coffee cup right now. But I just realized that the bottom of this cup
I don't think that's gonna
is
work
not
out.
gonna work, so I'll have to put this down. Well, no, this will, the one that I was drinking out of. Oh, gosh, there's not enough table room. And where am I gonna put this?
Oh, there's a.
Oh, shit. Oh. No, that's a paint. Oh no, you put it on a finished painting. Coffee ring. I think I've shared. Just spilled coffee on my palette. It's okay, it'll make it smell good.
Not in the future though.
I'll clean that up after. Has this video been a disaster? Maybe. Has it been a good laugh for us? Probably.
Yeah.
Hey.
This is the last time you'll see me.
Yeah. Never again. Hey, that's a cool coffee ring. Another one. And then, are you done?
I think so.
Are you cutting off the edges?
No, I'm just gonna leave it as is.
Yeah, get wrecked. You're just putting your Midori.
This is the worst part. Like, I hate cutting these up.
Oh, because you overcut and then you cut the actual paper.
Yeah.
That's the worst. I'm just gonna clean this up with a brush. Yeah, so don't forget to leave a comment saying your name. You don't need to put your full name because this is the internet, and then put your Instagram handle or maybe your Twitter handle or whatever you want to share, and where you live, or just an
Or
interesting
leave a
fact.
quote.
Oh, leave a quote.
So maybe Joe can use it in the future.
That's true. Basically, leave anything you want down below. Leave your...
I mean, not anything.
Okay, yeah, well,
Let's not go
within
crazy.
reason. I mean, we just talked about like social media and like manipulation at the beginning of this video, so I'm done. I'm actually done. I'm just gonna do the close-up shots later when you're done.
Yeah, I'll do this.
So we'll just wait for you,
What? How did you finish before me?
because yours is much more intricate than mine.
Can you do this for me?
No.
This is the worst part.
I'm kind of hungry actually.
Yeah.
Do you want to get lunch?
Maybe.
Oh, we can go to... Oh, wait. If I say that place, I feel like it's a very distinct place.
Yeah, don't say.
And people will know where we live. Should I put another... Nah. Simplicity is key. Says the person who just put a million
We just
layers
went
of
crazy. Sure. Oh, I kind of like it.
Okay, we're done.
That's
You want to see my outro?
No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna butcher it out.
So that's pretty much the end of this video. I know that this Journal in Java episode was all over the place, but you know how it is when you're with your best bud or best friend. You become all silly and goofy, and that's pretty much what you witnessed here. Anyways, I hope you picked up some journaling tips along the way and had fun journaling with us. Don't forget to comment your name, social media handle, and one interesting fact about yourself or maybe your favorite quote. If you have any topics or suggestions for next week's Journal in Java episode, let me know down below. And here's Miggy and Job from the past to give you a final outro.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with all your stationery obsessed friends. You have to say the long bye, like that's the signature. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye.